Hi besties, this is Chido Craft. Today we'll be learning how to do this step by step turban cap. It's very simple and unique design and very easy to make. Okay, these are the materials. This is our scissors. This is our lining. We're using lining. This is our tape rule for measurement. Um, this is our fabric. I'm using raw silk for this work. We also be needing needle, pins and chalk. So the measurement I cut here is 28 inches. All right, 28 inches, because this work is kind of confusing at the end because of the way it normally forms. So I'm going to cut off this um unwanted parts. Then we'll use our wanted parts. Now we're going to this is our pin. We're going to fold this fabric using 2 inches length. We'll fold it, measure 2 inches length and fold from one edge to the other. So you use your pin to tack it down. Measure 2 inches length, use your pin and tack it down. This is what you're going to continue doing till you get to the end of the fabric. Okay, this design requires enough patience. If you're not patient enough, you may not really get this design. But if once you are used to it, you see it's very simple. But doing it in the first time, it's always very confusing and hard. So after pinning it, you sew it up. Look at what I got. Now from here, we'll now measure 2 inches. We'll continue using 2 inches all the way down. You measure 2 inches. You measure 2 inches. So it's like my chalk is not showing well. Let me bring another chalk. Then we'll continue 2 inches. Even this one is not that light, but I wasn't putting it so thick, so it doesn't stain the work. So now after you must have measured 2 inches, you're going to fold your fabric from there. Then on that first line, you measure half of it. That's where you're going to be placing your fold. All right, for that the first part. So remember the first part, you measure 2 inches and fold, then you sew. Then the second one, you also measure 2 inches and mark. Then folding it, you're going to measure half of, okay, let's say 1 inch from that part, first one. That's where you're going to pin down the 2 inches you measured. After that, you sew it up. You sew it on down part of it. You sew it up. Look at where I sewed it. All right, now we've gotten two lines. Then the next line, you measure 2 inches and fold again. This time, you're reducing the fold to lower part of the lines. Like where, in fact, immediately after the line, down line, that's where you're going to place your fold. See where the thing is. See where I folded it. You're going to sew at this down part. All right. So you sew. This is how you're going to continue doing it until you finish the whole length of the fabric. The length of this fabric is 60 inches. So you also use the whole length to get your desired length of fabric. Even though that if you do it well, you'll get like 16 inches. And 16 inches is normal for some, and while it's not normal for some. So this is how far we've gone. You can see the lines well laid. This is if you have the patience to use your tape to do it. But most times, due to we are used to it, we don't normally have time. We just use our eyes and be measuring it, of which is wrong. Always use your tape so that you get the same measurement and you have a neat work. Now I measured and it's still in 14 inches. I have to continue. I have to do this round one, this last one, while I leave the rest to serve as the closing part of it and the remaining. So I am done doing it now. So you can see what we have. You can see the length of what we have. So neat. All right, this is the step by step turban cap. So I measured 16 inches here. You can see where 16 inches is. It's even more than 16, but I stopped there. The rest is I'm going to trim it off. So this is our lining. Please, if you're using stretching material, make sure that your lining is also stretching one. Okay? But if you're using non-stretching, you can use non-stretchy part. So what I'm doing now is to use pin to secure the first line so that I don't sew it up with while attaching my lining. Okay, just have to secure it first. Now we are placing the lining outside the body of the turban cap, outside it. So we are going to sew on this line that I'm touching now. So use your pin to secure it first so that you see where, so that it will not give you problem while sewing it up. After attaching it with your pin, you sew it on the line or a little bit lower than the line. So you can see I cut more than the length of the fabric, because so at a point that the body became started stretchy, because it's a stretching material, it stretched longer than one part. So that's why I have to cut, if the body is 28, I have to cut 32 inches of the lining so that it will cover everything. All right, now I remove the pins. You can see what we have. You can see what we have. You can see it's very neat. You will not even see where you sew the body from. Okay, now I have to remove the pins, then turn it back and fold it, then you sew it up. You can see what I'm saying. So once you secure the round part of it, where your the band, at that band side, you stretch this one and attach it. Look at what we have. So you have to trim off the excess part of it. You trim it off. Then it's time for us to sew the hand. All right, we are going to sew up the hand. The hand is the part of the fabric. You know, 1 yard is 36 inches. I have 20. I worked with 28. So from that part, I have to cut out these inches. The length is 10 inch. You can cut 10. You can cut 15. All right. Then cut it into two. Then sew it up. I've just finished sewing it. Then you attach it. You measure either 2 inches on both sides or 3 inches on both sides, depending on how you want it. So this is where I placed mine. I have to attach it. After attaching it, our work is ready. So you now um, turn it inside out and do your loose stitches. We're going to do our loose stitches. You get your needle and thread, double it, double your needle and thread, then you do your loose stitches, and our work is almost ready. Please, if you're still watching up to now, you are enjoying it, right? Kindly subscribe. Remember to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any question or anywhere that is confused, please kindly drop your comments in the comment section. All right, I'll be there to answer you. Feel free to drop your question. I'll be there to answer you. Okay, kindly remember to subscribe to this channel. Also click the notification bell so that you'll be able to see new videos when I post. All right, at this point we are done. Now we're going to use our lighter to smooth the work. All right, you must not have it all to do this work. Oh. Yes, so use your lighter to smooth it, but if you have weaving machine, it will be more better. you weave it to give it a neat finishing. All right. So we are turning the front. You can see what we have. You can see the neatness of this work. Are you seeing it? Please kindly subscribe. All right. Thank you so much for being part of this